What do you think about Sione Takitaki? What do you think happens with him?
I think it's going to come down to how he performs this year because I don't, obviously, he's not going to be a starter for the Browns. But one thing you want, especially guys on 1 year contracts, you want to see can they be a good rotational piece. And I do think he can do that. When he's on the field, he's a pretty solid player. He doesn't, there's nothing that he really does exceptionally well. He's just a solid all around football player. And I think if he has a solid year this year, he's someone that, because right now he's making the veteran minimum as well with Anthony Walker. So I do think if he just does a solid job, you can look at 3 to 4 million, maybe on a 2 year deal. And I think he would stay here for that because he's not a guy that I don't, unless he has a Pro Bowl type season, he's not going to go out and make above probably 5 million a year anywhere that I can really think of unless a team overpays for him. So if Jim Schwartz likes his production this year, I can see him coming back and being re-signed by the Browns. The biggest question with him, unfortunately, along with Anthony Walker, is health. And I think that could be the reason that, let's say, Sione Takitaki has another injury this year. That's when I could see the team move on, unless he's willing to take, like this year, another veteran minimum contract. Then you bring him back. So he would make sense to re-sign because he would be cheap. And if he just does a solid job as a rotational player, you need guys like that on your roster. So if he can do that job, there's no reason to even to not bring him back because you need guys like that on your team.